Man, it's a good thing I vlog or I'd always have my hat on crooked. Anyway, 1:14, 63 degrees. Beautiful sunny up north day, only we're not up north. Not really much of a breeze to speak of. Anyway, we went to Qdoba that one day. Had the best taco salads of our lives, so that's our lunch/dinner today. And our one meal of the day. And I needed to stop at the store for something, but I don't remember what or where, so remains to be seen if that even happens. But since we'll be out and about, we'll undoubtedly find things that catch our eye. So I'm going to take a picture of our front here before we go, so give me a sec here. What's that thing?
That's part of that flirt thing.
Oh! Pete's gonna make a flirt pole for Maisie.
So squeeze me. I'm squeezing.
Nothing happens.
Well, there's a big lump in there, but nothing's happening.
Oh. If you don't know what a flirt pole is, it's a...
I think you'll like that.
Yeah,
like that.
She will like that. I think that's cool. So, we're off, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Yeah, we've been doing a couple things. First of all, we got the bad news yesterday that the campground we spend winters at is not going to be open this winter. They're going to be using it for repairs and upgrades and stuff. Using the winter for that. So I spent probably several hours looking for another place. Couldn't find anything within an hour that's open in the winter. There is one south of my sister that's open all winter, but that's still an hour and a half from Casey. Then I was looking at Marketplace last night in the Midland area, Facebook Marketplace. And there's been an ad in there before, same ad, probably a year ago. Somebody advertising that he has lots to lease. So you'd be there, you know, lots to lease for RVs or tiny houses. So I answered that ad, and he sent me his phone number, and we talked last night. And real nice guy, widower, recent widower, but he's got about 10 of them, some on dirt roads in the country, some on paved roads. I don't know how many are available, but he said he's got about 10 of them. And so that's something that we might consider, because the price for the lot includes the sewer, the lot itself, we'd pay our own electricity, and it's about half what we were paying in Midland. It's about 30 miles away from Casey, but it's expressway all the way. So it's not nearly as convenient on the one hand. On the other hand, it's either that or our driveway, or south of Gwen, possibly, which I haven't really checked into it for the winter. I just know they're open all winter, but I haven't really checked into staying there all winter, because it's an hour and a half away. So that is an option. I thoroughly enjoyed talking to him. He's a Christian, and we had a wonderful conversation. Of course, he had already checked me out on Facebook, and he said, so do you have a music ministry? Or I said, how'd you know that? He goes, you didn't think I wouldn't look at your Facebook stuff before I sent you my phone number? But anyway, real nice guy. So that is an option, and if we were to do it, I mean, the price is right that we would just keep it full time. I mean, just keep it as a place to park when we're in Michigan. Anytime we're in Michigan, it'd be about an hour from the house, half hour from Casey, or a few minutes more. An hour from my sister, about 45 minutes from one of Pete's sons, and probably about an hour from the other. So, it's kind of centrally located, and we would have the lease. He says there's room if you want to plant a garden, or, so it's not just like a little slot in a campground. So that sounds very attractive to us. Then we've started tossing around the idea, well, what if we look for like a senior apartment? We don't need a big one, obviously. A small senior apartment over in the Tri-Cities area where we could spend our time when we're not traveling. Our off-the-road plan, when we're done with all the RVing, our off-the-road plan is to get an apartment in the senior area. If we were to do that now, we would be able to use it when we come to the area. I would probably just put the house up for sale for whatever. I don't owe anything on it. I paid cash for it. So for whatever, I can get out of it, I wouldn't do all the improvements and try and get top dollar. I would just sell that. And then when we're ready to go, and that would pay for a lot of rent for that apartment. And then, of course, I would give Pam or Brandy the first option of buying the house. I could do a land contract for them or whatever. But at least get that, get out, not have the house. And then whenever we're ready, okay, I got to show that on the way back. That house, decorated for Halloween. Then whenever we're ready to come off the road, we get whatever we get for our RV, and that would pay even more rent. So, and it would also, in case anything happens, neither of us are particularly healthy people. We live normal lives, but, I have multiple conditions. Pete has multiple conditions, so anything could happen at any time. We're in our 60s. You just got to think of stuff like that. And if something were to happen to one of us, the other one would already have something in place there, already have the place to, go to if we didn't want to, stay on the road alone or whatever. So it has a lot of things. The only thing would be finding a place that would accept 2 dogs and 5 birds. I could probably, with more work, Maisie could easily become a service dog, which would eliminate for Maisie, but we still got, because actual service dogs, they can't deny you housing for an actual service dog. But there's a lot of people out there who say, I just want to get my dog into this apartment that doesn't allow pets, so I'm going to say they're a service dog. And there's really no law that prevents people from doing that. It's just not very classy. It's not a good thing to do. And most of them make real service dogs look bad, and I just would not want to be involved in all that at all. So I would consult with a trainer, work with whatever I had to do. But anyway, that still leaves another dog and 5 birds. So that would be probably the main drawback to that is finding a place that would accept all of them. That would be the deal for that. So we're discussing all of our options right now, and I've been discussing with Casey as well as Pete. So, and now you guys are in on it. So, anyway, we don't know. We've obviously been praying for God's leading. He knows. He's already got the plan. He just needs to make it real clear where we're supposed to go and what we're supposed to do, because otherwise, not Pete so much, but I'm one who just runs off in 10 directions and keeps slamming into walls. So I'd really like. There's the St. Joseph River.
That was the first deer we've seen though.
That is. The St. Joseph River, we had so much rain, it's pretty high. Well, we could just hop on a boat there and be at the campground in 10 minutes, But anyway, we just saw a dead deer, and that's the first deer we've seen down here. We've been commenting how there's not nearly as many deer here as there are up north.
Apparently they don't like grapes.
Yeah, because this is big wine country, grapevines and grape fields or whatever they call them everywhere. So anyway, so we are obviously praying for God's direction in no uncertain terms because He knows how I am. But He's already got it worked out, and He's got the timing worked out, and He will let us know. But us being human, I want to have everything, my future, laid out and ready, so I don't have to worry about it. But I don't have to worry about it anyway. So it's just crazy, my humanness. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys about that. All right, guys, I will see you later. Bye. Okay, we're still in St. Joseph. Pete just went into Big B to get us some coffees. We ate at Qdoba. I took a picture of Pete's salad because I forgot to take a picture until after I had mashed and tossed and squished mine all up, and it looked like a mess in a shell. So I took a picture of Pete's, but mine didn't look that much different. So the river is right next to us, to my right, and as we were driving, and the bridge was open and a big boat was going through, the drawbridge. So I grabbed my phone to shoot a little clip of it, and Pete pulled in right next to this red Jeep. So that's my view now. Like if we were to go across to the other side of the road, back a block or two, that's where we were. That's where the beach is, back there, and that's where we were a couple weeks ago. Sat at the beach, and that's where the big merry-go-round is, and the park, and the train station, and all that I showed you. I am feeling kind of rough today. I was feeling great earlier, but I was getting dressed today, and I felt a really sharp pain in my shoulder blade on the left, and I thought, that's kind of weird. I mean, I didn't pull it, but it felt like a sharp pain, like I pulled it. So Pete rubbed it, and it didn't help. It helped for a couple minutes and came right back. And I asked him to put some of the, the Muscle Lake rub stuff. I can't think what it's called on it. Helped for a few minutes, came right back. Then, while I was eating, I got hit with 2 massive chest pains. I mean, angina pains. So I popped a nitro, and usually that helps, but it helped my shoulder too. And I thought, okay, that's kind of bizarre. So I've never had chest pain in my shoulder blade, or around it, behind it, whatever. But it helped. So, walked out to the car, was so out of breath when I got out here. And the pain was kind of spreading across my back between my shoulder blades. But I wasn't having angina chest pain. Pete stopped and got me some baby aspirin because my baby aspirin in my purse had expired, so I popped a couple of those and another nitro. And I didn't want to walk in and go to the... Really, I feel like all of my energy has left my body. It has left the building. So Pete's getting their coffees, and I have what's called Prinzmetal's angina, and if it's spelled just like it sounds, Prinzmetal. Yeah, so if you want to look it up, you can, but I'm not going to go into it because it's kind of boring, really. But anyway, it is a type of unstable angina. Whatever. I've had it for, I don't know, it's in my late 30s when I was diagnosed. And they say it is not hereditary, but my Grandma Stone had it, the one that died at 104, 103 or something. So whatever. So I don't get real shook up about it. I mean, if I have a pain, I usually ignore it for the most part. And if it's persistent, I'll take a nitro and maybe another one if I need to, and then it usually goes away. So that's what I'm hoping for this time, but we'll see. I'm not having chest pain though, so that's good. Anymore. just across my back. I could stop at a walk-in clinic and have them take a little tape of it or whatever. Ask him to, if I need to. We'll see what happens. But anyway, people who don't live with it think, oh my gosh, but really it's not that big a deal. Like I said, my grandma lived to 103 or 104 or something with it. Alright, so there's enough of that, and we have to stop. We have to get some things at the store. Frankly, I'd rather just go home. Anyway, so I decided to say hi while I'm stopped, and I will see you guys later. Bye. It's like the same boat that went through going the other way when we got here. Did I turn the iron off? And that's it, guys. That was fun. See you later. It's 4. It would be 48. It says 46. And we're home. We're not going to do anything else really today. It is beautiful out. Neighbor's working on winterizing our rig. Starting to get a little color in that tree out there, not much. So we're just going to hang out for the rest of the night. Nothing else going on, so might as well get this completed. Right, Maisie? Right, Maisie? Completed and up. I'm boring her, I guess. I got a pleasant surprise, the rescue gal that rescued her, who is an incredibly busy woman. She is just crazy. She's got to be crazy busy with all the plates she has spinning. I don't know for sure, but anyway, she would have to be, I would think. But I got a friend request from her on Facebook, so that was kind of exciting because I don't really, I don't want to bother her because she's got so much going on, so I don't really text her or anything that much anymore. But, so that was nice. I appreciated that, and I will be glad to be sharing stuff about Maisie, so she'll see it. So anyway, I will see you guys, I guess, next time. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you have a wonderful week, and take care, God bless, and good night.